Okay, here I am. I'm gonna make my famous salsa today. And I've already started cutting the tomatoes. And I'm finishing up with the grape tomatoes. The grape tomatoes are actually delicious for the salsa. So I'm cutting them in 4s and sometimes on 6s because some of them get big, and you want to make sure they're small enough that you don't want a big old tomato in somebody's mouth. And so I just cut most of them in 4s, and I cut up my fresh ones already in here, so they're all ripe and they're in there. So I don't have a whole lot of tomatoes, so I think I got enough for a nice batch of small tomatoes. Now, I'm trying to decide on these jalapenos. I have some hot ones, and I tried these the other day and oh, great. Okay, I had a problem in my taping, so I was talking about the cherub tomatoes. I put a whole container of these cherub tomatoes in it, and I put some tomatoes from my garden. This bowl's about half full, about 2 quarts. And I put onions. I diced up my onions. Always cut your onions real small, because nobody wants to bite into salsa and just get a big old piece of onion hanging out. They want a little tiny onion. They want a little tiny tomato. They want a little tiny lemon juice and all the flavor in it. Now, I also have the chilies boiling over here. You saw I had it in the other video, but you want to boil these until they get soft. And I've got like a super surprise jalapeno right here. This guy gave me, so I'm going to see how hot it is after it boils. Boiling your jalapenos makes them hot. And that's what makes them good. Now, if you don't like real hot, still boil them because you want to cut them up. Just clean them and take the seeds out of them. And then you're going to put lemon juice and lime juice in it. And what I usually do is I get my little lime squeezer. Oh, here it is. Get my little lime squeezer right here. These are nice and handy. Or get your big one, whatever one you want. I'm going to put these up out of the way because I've got so many fruits and vegetables here. And I want to squeeze out. Now, limes don't have as many seeds as lemons do. I don't even know if they have any. I never bit into a lime seed. So, but I just squeeze the dickens out of that lime because I want every little bit of lime I can get. Because lime is like the secret of making salsa. Lime and lemon. Now, I don't want to put my lime on till I put my jalapenos in. So I'm getting the juice ready. Because what it does is it cools those jalapenos down. Okay, I like it hot, but I don't want it burning my mouth. I'm going to check and see if these lemons are any good. I had just put this in the fridge. It's lemon. So, lemons have tons of seeds, so I got to make sure I get the seeds mushed down and keep them out of the juice. Okay. I might have to add some lemon juice because I'm kind of out of lemons and limes. I was munching them down, or not munching them down. I'd made a big old salsa before, and yeah, I ate them. Oh, I do have 2 limes, but no lemon. It's a bad zucchini, though. Ooh. Where'd that come from? Ooh. Yeah. It's a bad zucchini. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes, I swear. Okay, let's pull that jalapenos off, and let's put it in some cold water, because you want to cool them off, because you got to cut them. Oh, dang, there went my surprise one. Okay, these things I don't want you to see. Okay, so I'm just going to cool them down. Okay. Well, let me turn that burner off so I don't burn my phone. Okay? And when I'm talking about trimming them or cutting the seeds out, because I don't think I want to get those seeds in that little surprise one. So I'm going to use the surprise jalapeno. This one, but I'm going to slit it down the back. Oh, I can feel it already. Yeah, I'm going to get the seeds out of there. You can tell by it'll touch your skin. And these ones are just regular peppers. So I'm just going to clean the seeds out of them. I like to use them for flavor. They're good for flavor. Here's the hot one. Now the hot one I'm going to cut. Can you see it? I'm going to cut right down the center. And see the seeds? You want to get all those seeds out of there. Can you see that? Yeah. I want to rinse those out. Otherwise you'll be burning your tongue off. I like it hot, but I don't like my tongue burned off. And if somebody comes over and I want to give them some salsa, I don't have to warn them and say, hey, it's burnt. And then the little green ones, they're not jalapenos, but they're just little green peppers. So let's go back over here. And, oops, I pulled that out accidentally. I got a couple more limes here, so we'll cut those up when we get done with this, and because I want to get the cilantro, I mean, not the cilantro. Uh-oh, we pulled some seeds with this. Uh-oh. Yeah. Thank goodness they're only green pepper seeds. See, I rinse my hands so many times because, especially working with jalapenos, you do not want that stuff on your hands. You want to rinse your hands as much as possible. And then I'm just going to cut the hot one down into little tiny pieces. And this is how you prevent people from burning their mouths so much. Is you cut the chilies up, or the jalapenos, or the hot ones, up into tiny, tiny pieces. Because what you're going to do is you're going to put them in the lemon. Okay, now these ones are just green peppers. And this is my little secret one. So we'll see how hot it is. Let me taste it. Oh yeah, it's hot. He wasn't a joking. So I'm going to cut that real tiny. I want it real tiny. That way you get the flavor, but you don't get as much burn. You're still going to get some burn, but putting them in the lime helps them. Gets that flavor. It kind of what do I want to say? Oh, I want to say it you know, smooths the heat down. I can't think of the word. Anyway. And these are just the green peppers. They were just little ones. I ate one the other day and it had no hot to it. So I'm just putting these in for flavor. And you see how I cut jalapenos up, green peppers. I want everything tiny. Because sometimes I'll make it in the blender. That's even better, but that's a different kind of salsa. This is chunky salsa, like pico de gallo. And so I put all those in there. And I want to leave them in the lime. Now, I'm going to get my cilantro after it's been sitting for a while. And needs to drain a little bit. Just shake it. Make sure, you know, it's able to cut without pouring it all down your cutting board. And what I do is I go about right here. I don't want those stems, those giant stems, in my salsa. Some people like them a lot, but the giant ones at the end, they're not all that great. Not to me. And now, I've only got like 2 quarts there of tomatoes and onions. A little over. So, this was a really bushy cilantro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of it. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Because you can put cilantro on everything. You know you can even put cilantro on your salad. Depends on if you like cilantro. Some people don't like cilantro and they only like it in salsa. But the trick with cilantro too is to get that bitter taste out is putting it in whatever you're cooking or making. Like this, the lemon juice really helps tame it down. The lemon and the lime juice really just help tame it down. And I don't have a whole lemon to put in this, but I normally would put a whole lemon in this. I'm just out of the lemon. One thing I forgot. Oh well. Limes are better anyway. I'm a big lime fan. I put limes on everything. And like the same, like you did the onions and the chilies. Just cut it up small. And it's pretty easy to cut, you know. Just keep flipping it. And it takes a little bit because there are big pieces in there and you want to cut everything. You want it cut down small, though. You don't want any big pieces. Once in a while, there'll be a leaf or two, but try to cut them as best you can. And see, you got stems in there, but you don't have those great big end ones. Ooh, there's a black piece. So, okay, I'm going to put the cilantro in there. All the juices from the cilantro. And I'm going to rinse my hands again, because I just like to. Okay. Now, I need to do the garlic. Oops. There's a couple leaves still in there. Okay. Garlic. I don't know how you do garlic, but I have garlic smashers and stuff. They don't work worth a darn. So what I just do is I pound that baby. I pound it down. Whoops, there went one. Rinse it off. See? I'm in that water. I might as well just sit with my hands in the water. Okay, for this salad, I'm thinking 3 little garlic heads. Or 3 little garlic cloves. And of course, you want to get the skin off of them. That's where smashing it comes out. They pop right off. I've seen the best cooks pop those babies off. Come on, skin. See? Well, they come off most of the time easy. Okay. One last clove. Now, remember I told you, or maybe that was when the video turned off on me. But, when you make this salsa, you don't only want to use fresh garlic. I don't know what it is, and, you know, anybody can argue whatever they want, you know, but I believe the mixture of them is the best. And garlic, oh man, fresh garlic, you have got to mince it up, or people will get a bite of it, and they won't like that. So I have a really sharp knife that I'm trying to almost dice it. In fact, sometimes I will put it in a dicer, you know, electric dicer. But I'm just going to cut it up this time. It's just me. So, nobody else is going to eat it but me. Unless they come over. And, okay, so I got the garlic in there. I got the jalapenos in here. I want to pour those there with the lime juice. Okay. Now, and I say, you know, garlic powder, probably the best. Much better than garlic salt. I use garlic powder. Simple ones, you can get them at Walmart. And I just shake. Maybe 2 cross shaking of the onion powder. Oh, onion powder. And then a cross shaking of the garlic, which is probably about a tablespoon of onion salt or onion powder and a tablespoon of onion or garlic powder. Now I also like to put some salt in because that helps with the flavor. These things all together really just it makes the flavor just pop of the salsa. Let me see. Usually I'll stick my hands in it, but that's when I'm making a whole bunch. And this bowl's a little small and a little full. And I just keep turning it. Mixing it up. And keep doing it for a while. It gets those juices. It gets everything mixed up. Remember, the juices always float to the bottom. So, that's how you make my salsa. And I might put another lime in there. Since I don't have any more lemon. Lime, you can't hurt the salsa with lime. In fact, lime always makes it better. I learned this recipe from a friend of mine. Her name is, oh gosh, what is her name? She was in LA when I was there. She taught me a lot of Mexican cooking. Because my mom's not Mexican, my dad was. Or Puerto Rican. My dad. I don't know who or where he is. Angel Santiago. Should be in his 80s. But, oh well. Now be careful when you're pouring that top lemon rinds in. You don't pour the lime leftover. You don't pour the lemon seeds in there. Yeah, the lime, you know, the skin, or the inside skin. It's really good in the salsa. Oops. Gosh, I'm getting messy. And there's my salsa. Now, if any of my family watches, now you know how to make it. And if you didn't know how to make it, and you want a surefire salsa, and not, you know, a hit and miss, that's exactly how you make salsa. So, that's my salsa, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye now.